Well, here is the game where we wait to see if we are live yet or not. Nate, I'm glad you're doing that because I don't have my phone. My phone is dead. It is
Right.
charging.
I'm
Yep.
still showing that we are waiting to go on. So,
Waiting to go on. Okay.
no, I think we are live now.
Yay! Congratulations. We are live. I don't know who I'm congratulating, but welcome all in the chat. So glad you're here tonight for another fantastic bling party. It is wonderful to have you all. And Nate, a big welcome to you coming in from New Zealand.
Thank you very much for having me. As always, my favorite day of the week, my Sunday afternoon with you.
I'm so glad you are here. And we've got some friends in the chat. First up, we have Karen tonight. Karen, I
Hi.
hear you are rescuing us.
Yeah, Karen has agreed to mod for us. Ange is out at one of her closest friends' housewarming party tonight, and Karen has very graciously stepped into Angela's shoes for us because we couldn't get ourselves out of a wet paper bag when it comes to modding. We have proven that we are completely inept at modding our own sales. So thank you so much, Karen. We really appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you, Karen. We are absolutely useless, as Nate said. So I'm so glad that you are here with us tonight. That is fantastic. Now, we are continuing on our winter Christmas theme. We've got a whole mix of brooches, too, even if you aren't interested in that. But we do have some really fabulous sparklers tonight to get you in the Christmas season. So I am all adorned in a Christmas theme tonight. And I see that we've got Nikki in the chat. Welcome, Nikki Moss.
Hey, Nikki Mars, welcome in. And Grady's Gruppa's here as well. That's Gavin. Hiya, Gaza. Lovely to see you, buddy.
And Lisa, the letter artist, is tuning in. Welcome, Lisa.
Hiya, Lisa. Welcome in. And Noreen Hoffman is here as well. Welcome in, Noreen, as always.
Welcome, Noreen. We are so glad to have you. And Karen Girl is here. Welcome, Karen.
Ken. It is
Oh.
Ken Girl. Now, I think a Ken is a Scottish word. I think it is a pile of stones piled upon each other that a person has done. And I think it's also an area in Scotland. I'm not 100% sure, but welcome in, Ken Girl. Lovely to have you.
Welcome in, Ken Girl. And a message from Poodle coming in just now.
Oh, no.
Tonight in the alleyway, lights have been strung, velvet lines to the tables are there, showcasing the last few bottles of Nate's Pheromone Cologne, Symphony of Rivets. Topping bottles to buyers who bid high on these sought-after treasures. The bids start at $399.95 for anyone that wants to know what the alleyway is up to tonight. That is Poodle's offerings.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Chastity's here. Your friend Chastity, our friend Chastity Blevins. Hi, Chastity. Lovely to see you.
Nice to see you, Chastity. I'm so glad you're in the chat tonight. Kelly in Texas is here. Welcome, Kelly.
Welcome in, Kelly, Lone Star State. Lovely to have you. Debbie K is here as well. Welcome in, Debbie. Lovely to see you.
Glad to have you here. And Barbara Mbundo is tuning in. Welcome, Barbara.
Hiya, Babs. And Randy, Mr. Al Page is here. Hey, buddy. Nice of you to join us. Thanks for coming.
Randy, so glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome. Sherry is here as well. Welcome, Sherry.
It's Sherry Marshburn. Is that a new name?
I believe
I don't recognize that name. Welcome in, Sherry. Lovely to have you. Greg is here. Hi, Greg. Lovely to see you too, buddy, as always.
Hi, Greg. So glad to have you here. I've seen Sherry before in other chats. I just don't know if she's come to our chat, but we're glad to have you here. And Patricia Wishon is here as well. The gang is getting together.
Hi, Patty Cake. Lovely to see you. Denise is here as well. Welcome in, Denise. Lovely to see you too.
Welcome, Denise. Glad you're tuning in. Karen K is here as well. Welcome, Karen.
Welcome in, Karen. But we jumped over Tippy Winks Vintage.
Oh, Christy.
She won't be happy with that. Welcome in, Christy. Lovely to see you. Christy just had her birthday dinner. Her birthday's not until a few more days. I think it's on Thanksgiving, but she went out with her friends to a lovely meal. So I hope that was fantastic for you. Karen K. Welcome in, Karen.
Welcome, Karen. And Rosemary Jolly. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Rosemary, and also Proud American. Delbert is here as well. We jumped over him. Welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you. And Joe S is here. Hiya, Joe. Lovely to see you too, buddy.
Welcome, Joe and Delbert. And Wild Mushrooms is here. I like that name. I think that's new.
That's new. I'm sure that's new. Welcome in. Lovely for you to join us. I'm really happy to see you. And Carly as well. Welcome in, Carly. Carly brought up a really interesting issue with our bidding, and we had always decided that no one can outbid themselves. People can't outbid themselves, and we thought that was the fairest. But we'd found that, and we don't like doing just in cases. We just don't do just in cases.
Yeah, I think it's confusing.
And Carly really kindly brought up, and we listen to you when you tell us stuff. You know, we really do listen. Carly brought up this issue where someone had put in a $50 bid, and then they backed up that bid with a $70 bid, and she wasn't sure if she needed to be bidding 51 or bidding 52. And we took that on board, and we had quite a long discussion about it, and I had input from other people, which was Patricia gave me some great input as well. Patricia was Sean. And I think we have come to the decision that any bid that is put in is a bid. That the sort of backup bids that people were bidding against themselves were in essence just another just in case by a different name. So we've talked about this, and we've decided that all bids are bids. So please, and we'll remind people of that throughout the night. As people are coming and going. So I hope everyone is good with this. We now believe this is the fairest way to go forward with the bids. You know, it was so interesting. Carly brought that up, and we were a little incredulous, like, wow, she's absolutely right. Mm-hmm. You know, we were running a just in case by a different name. And she at this point of, does she bid the 51? Does she bid the 71? What's the winning bid for her? So we have decided, we've talked about it. So all bids are bids. So please be aware of that, people. I hope everyone's going to be okay with that. If you've got an issue with that, put a note in the chat, and we will happily engage in dialogue with you later on. We're always more than happy to talk to our people about how we do business and the fairness of the business. So we've decided all bids are bids. So just going forward, and as I say, we will repeat that throughout the night as people come in later. But yeah, all bids are bids. If you do have issues, please drop Katie an email. You can drop me an email as well if you want to have my email address. I'm so happy to supply it and start a dialogue about it. Thank you, Carly, for bringing that to our attention. We really appreciate it. Honestly, we do. Okay, with that said, Helen, New England Thrifter, is here. Welcome in, Helen.
And thank you, Delbert, for your comment. Yes, I am wearing a fun tie tonight. It has little hollies on it. Isn't that great? And then I've got my 1940s silver bell brooch, which I love. And thank you, Nate, for explaining all of that. I do appreciate it. We work really hard to be fair on the sale, as fair as we can to everybody, but you know, everybody has different opinions, and you can only do so much to keep everybody happy, because you can't make everybody happy, you know. But we really talk at length about what the fairest way to do certain things on our sale, and if people have things that they bring up, we do like to discuss that so that we're making sure we're always doing things the fairest that we can for everyone. So thank you, Nate, for explaining that. I truly appreciate it.
Karen Kay is here as well. Hi, Karen. And Rebecca, Naomi Higgins. That's so lovely to see you again. It's been ages since I've seen you, Rebecca. It's so lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well.
And Helen, New England Thrifter, is here in the chat. So welcome, Helen. Let's see.
Susan's here. The trifecta of siblings, Susan, Greg, and Patricia with Sean. Lovely to see you too, Susan.
Wonderful. And Blue Phoenix is here as well. Welcome, Blue.
Hey, Blue. Nice to see you. Welcome in. And Monica Gear as well. Welcome in, Monica. Lovely to see you too. And Willie Joe. Hi, Willie Joe.
Welcome, Willie. So glad to have you here tonight. And let's see if I'm missing anybody. Gay is here. Welcome, Gay.
Gay, my cousin, my favorite cousin's here. She has just had one of my other favorite cousins over, Bruce, who is such a cool guy, such a nice guy. Just visited Gay, and I just messaged her earlier, and she said that Bruce was there. He is such a cool man. Lovely to have you over, Gay.
Oh, that's exciting. Let's see. Edward is here. Welcome, Edward.
Hey, handsome Edward, El Unico Uno. Lovely to see you, buddy. Christy M. Welcome in, Christy. From Lady Lake, Florida. Is that near you, Katie?
I've heard of Lady Lake, Florida, but I don't know how far that is. So I'm going to have to do a little Googling after and find out. But I don't think that's too far from me. So that's exciting to have other Floridians in the chat.
Yeah. Oh, I've always wondered about that as well. I think you are dead on to change it. Okay, thanks, Monica.
Monica.
We talked about this at length afterwards. Look, thank you for talking about it, Carly. We totally appreciate it. We appreciate feedback from everybody, but that was really good. Karen Lord. Hiya, Karen. It kind of slows things with the just in case. Yeah. Helen, you agree as well?
Yeah, I think everybody so far is on board. Excellent solution on bids. Not always about a backup bid for me is a terrible rural delay in the internet. Yeah.
Gay's in quite a rural area. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful country where she is. Unlike a lot of cities in the States, you drive 45 minutes, 50 minutes, or an hour out from the center city, and you are in countryside when you're in Auckland and New Zealand. So she lives in a beautiful place, but the internet really does suck out there. So.
Yeah, internet can be hard. Thank you, Joe. We appreciate it. Yeah, we always do our best.
Okay, I don't like just in case either, but let's just see how it goes. Thank you. We really do try and be fair. Helen Casey. Welcome, and Helen. Lovely to see you. And Georgia as well. Nice to see you too, Georgia.
I miss Georgia. Welcome, Georgia. And Sister Shirley's tuning in tonight. Welcome, Sister.
Hiya, Shirl. Lovely to see you. It's great. You guys are so honest. That's why everyone likes your channel. Oh, Joe, buddy. Thank you. That's so kind of you to say. That's hi from Bruce. Gay says hi from Bruce. Bruce is probably still there. Oh, he's such a cool guy. Hey, buddy.
Hi, Bruce. Good to have you. Lady Lake borders the east side of the Villages. Oh, so great. You're not too far from me. That's so cool. That is very, very cool. And I want to shout out a special somebody. I don't know if they are watching tonight in the background or if they tune in later, but I met a lovely subscriber at an estate sale this Friday, and I just wanted to say a quick hello to them because they were just so wonderful to chat with, and they went back and got the aluminum Christmas tree. So yay, I'm so glad, because they really wanted it for themselves, and it was too high for me for resale, but I got a text confirmation they got the tree, so I'm very excited about that.
I saw that tree. It's funny they're so popular now because, we sort of had those sorts of things as well here, and I'm sure by now every single one of them has been thrown out and trashed, but they are incredibly collectible. It's incredible. Jeffrey from Old Hadley Vintage is here as well, and someone asked after the weather.
Jeffrey.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful spring day here. Just lovely, Heidi. Welcome in, Heidi. And you don't actually ever get cold there, do you?
In Jacksonville, no. So, today was the first day. Yesterday and today, actually, it got down to 45 degrees, which I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it is pretty cold here for Florida. But normally, no, we don't get super cold. Maybe in the evenings to early morning, but most of our fall days have been in the 80s. And rising temperatures. So it was really nice. Today I got to sit on my porch with my coffee, and I just enjoyed the cool breeze, and it was such a treat this morning to be able to do that while I was getting ready for the sale. So I really appreciate that Florida's cooling itself down at least for a little while.
So her screen name's named up. I've heard of Cairn Terriers before. I think they're wiry. I think they've got a sort of a wiry coat. I love little wiry dogs. Just so cool.
They're so cute too. Hey, Angela's in the house. She's on her way home and she's listening.
Hi, Ange. I hope the party was good.
I hope you had fun. I know how much you adore Lauren, so I'm glad you got to spend time with her.
43 degrees in Massachusetts tonight.
43 Burr. Wow, that is cold,
I
cold,
think that's
cold.
pretty cold. Yeah, I think that's pretty cold. I think we are up to date.
I think we are. So it's time for our first giveaway.
Great. Okay, for people that are new, I'd say the same thing each time. I think the regulars are probably going to get bored of me saying the same words, but you do not need to. Do not need to intend to buy anything to enter our giveaways. They're a gift to you. We cover everything postage. It's a way of thanking you for spending your time with us because we really appreciate you. Hi, Cheryl. It is letters of the alphabet. Guess as many times as you like, but one guess at a time. So good luck, everyone.
Good luck, friends. And our first giveaway of the evening is just this really, really fun little bracelet. I like this. This may even be a Brighton bracelet. I think it might be, but it does say love. And it has little hearts on it, and it's just very stretchy and easy to wear. So this is our first giveaway of the evening, just something a little fun and different. And I thought it was pretty, and I think that this is quite possibly Brighton. I don't see a mark on it, but it has that Brighton design, that they do on the outside and the Brighton quality. So that's kind of fun.
Karen Casey, that's 29 tonight there, and I've just converted that. That's -1 degree Celsius. That's cold.
That's cold.
That's cold. Let me go back to so they know what letter I'm actually looking for. Okay.
Oh, I see it right off the bat.
I see it too. It was P for Peter, and it goes to Debbie K. The first P. Congratulations, Debbie K.
Debbie, congratulations. I am so glad you won that. So Debbie K is getting the heart bracelet. Excellent work.
Oh, fantastic. Congratulations, Debbie.
That's wonderful. Okay. Well, we're going to get started with the sale here, but first, just a little bit on how the sale is going to run tonight for all of our new folks in the chat. And I do want to say a quick hello to all of our lurkers in the Lurkers Lounge tonight. Welcome. We're so glad to have you, whether you're chatting or on screen. We just love all of our friends here. We're a really great group. So I'm glad all of you are here. The sale tonight will work like most sales that you see on YouTube. But if you do claim an item from either Nate or me tonight, I do need the following information sent to my email. This also goes for the giveaways. So if you win any of the giveaways, I do need your information so I can send you the giveaway. So if you will send your real name, your YouTube name, your shipping address with zip code, and your PayPal email to Katie at katiescreations1.com, that would be fantastic. All of the items you're seeing on screen tonight do ship from Florida. So even though Nate's from New Zealand, all of his stock is with me. So we're able to give you a great automatically combined shipping rate through Pirate Ship. And that's wonderful. You can buy from two different people, but you get a great combined rate. Also, if you bought anything from my earlier sale with Vintage Vinny, I am able to combine shipping on those items. So if you got something at my 6 o'clock sale, I will absolutely combine it with anything you buy here tonight, whether that's with Nate or with me. Please make sure that you are in live chat or all messages. I'm not sure why top chat exists, but it really is useless. So if you are on a cellular device, go ahead and toggle on over. You'll see the little hamburger bars. Toggle on over to all messages if you're on a computer, live chat. And then when bidding on items, of course, you'll often see yourself first because you are closest to your own internet. So refreshing throughout the night will make sure you are up to date with the feed, and that will help you see who's winning which item accurately and just kind of keep up to date if you really want something. There is a lag, and we do our best to combat the lag by doing all offer ups here on this channel. But as Nate mentioned earlier, we don't do just in case. So any bids you put in, even if you outbid yourself to secure an item, will be counted as a bid so that we can do things the fairest way possible here. And I think that's everything. So we can just go right ahead and jump in to the sale.
Okay, before we go, Isabel D, welcome in Isabel as well. And Dawn Domain is lurking. Hiya, Dawn. We love our lurkers. Karen, Chasing Vintage is here as well. Welcome in, Karen. It's so nice to see you. I had the pleasure of being able to cook for Karen and her partner when they visited. That was such a treat. It was so nice to see them both. I hope you're doing well.
Welcome in, Dawn, and welcome everyone. And here's a note from Karen. She says, make sure you are in all messages. The YouTube chat feed has been freezing lately, and if you're not moving, you can toggle back and forth between top and all messages to get it running. Thank you, Karen. That's very helpful. And another Karen's in the chat that visited Nate. So welcome, Karen. We're glad to have you. And Heidi's here as well. Welcome, Heidi.
Yep. I saw something else that I thought I would bring up. Oh, Georgia said that her wreath pin arrived safely and beautifully wrapped as per usual. Katie's wrapping and packaging is absolutely second to none. I'm convinced that Katie does, and her mum and grandma do the very best packing of all of the sellers on YouTube. It is absolutely stunning.
Well, thank you guys so much. And thank you, Nate. We really work hard on the packaging. My mom has been doing some extra special work on ornaments. So you'll be happy to know we have another round of ornaments coming soon. So stay tuned for that. We are working really hard. Mom's been taking these really cool vintage items from around the house that I've given her, like doorknobs that have really cool patterns, all kinds of stuff, and then printing it into the clay. And then we're going to fire it. And we may even play around with some marbles to see, because in the past we've gotten them to melt and create this almost amazing crystallized glass effect. So we're working on that. And then they're going to be really spectacular. So stay tuned.
Jeannie's just jumped in to say hi. From Jacksonville, and Jenny Mack is here as well. Welcome in, Jenny. Lovely to see you.
Welcome, Mom, and welcome, Jenny. We're so glad you guys are here in the chat tonight. Okay, so our first item tonight is a fabulous brooch from Nate. Hi, Virginia. We're glad you could be seen.
Hi, Virginia. Nice to see you.
Okay, so our first item is one of Nate's, and I just love these mid-century brooches because I think they're so fantastic. This one is just really awesome for Christmas, but you can wear it all year round, and I think they are just really, really pretty, these mid-century pieces. This one measures 2 1/4 inches in size, and it will be starting at $22. This one is such a good color of green, Nate. You really just killed it with this.
Yeah, this is a pretty piece. Lovely quality stones. And again, I love it when there's a multitude of prongs holding stones and that actually incorporated into the design. And this is, I just thought, a really pretty stylized. Is it a flower? Is it supposed to be a flower? What do you think?
I think it's a flower, but it could definitely be any type of thing that you want it to be. I really love how large these green stones are. You usually find these mid-century pieces with the rivets, and you find smaller round stones, but these stones are big. I mean, they are almost 1/2 inch in size, which is just absolutely crazy. And then you've got the little smaller Aurora Borealis. And the wonderful thing about this is it really can be turned into a pendant because it's got the way that it's designed here on this side. You can easily loop a chain through that little bit at the top, and you would have just a perfect little Christmas brooch. And look how fun. I mean, this looks pinned to a tie. I think this is just so cool. If you're into vintage ties like I am, this is such a cool look. And I actually saw, I don't know where it is, Angela will have to send it to me again, but I saw a video where someone took a tie like this for Christmas and they tied it up like a bow. So it was like this big bow. So they tied it differently and then they pinned it together with a brooch. And I thought, oh my gosh, that is so fabulous. So you've really got cool options with this one. And all marquee stones, which I love, you know, being the body of the design. That just really looks so classy on being white here. I think that's just so fantastic. So I'm going to get this on one of our vintage postcards, and I have some new ones tonight that are coming to the sale. These are really fun, and I just picked these up at an estate sale. This one's going to be staying with me for right this moment, but I love this one from 1808, y'all. This is a Tux postcard, absolutely gorgeous, and it's got one of those old world Santas, which I just love. Look how pretty that is. I mean, that is just excellent. So we'll start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in, friends. Yep, 1808 was when this was postmarked. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? 1808.
Oh, wait. Wow,
That is so cool.
Is that time over 200 years old?
Yep.
Wow.
Look at the writing on the back. I mean, isn't that just gorgeous? Absolutely incredible.
There's the bid end.
Hello, Maria. Welcome.
Maria Ramirez, welcome in, Maria. Lovely to see you. Ange put something in. Did I put in private chat or LLC? I'm not sure.
I thought you put it in the LLC because Christy said, Katie, why don't you do that? And I said, well, I don't know if I could learn to tie my tie like that, but I'm pretty sure that I could now.
Jeannie says, what's the price of the stamp in 1808?
It was 1 cent. Can you imagine 1 cent for a stamp back in 1808? Crazy. Karen, that is coming to
Ange.
Yep.
And that goes to Karen K. Thank you so much, Karen. Thanks to everyone who's bidding on that. It's a really lovely piece. I'm sure you'll love it.
Yeah, I think you will love it. Yep, a penny, Noreen, for that stamp. Look at the George Washington on there. Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh. So that just gives you a little bit of a flavor of the postcards that are coming for you guys for sale, because I've got some pretty fabulous ones tonight. And actually, I'll just go ahead and sell one of them in the sale. I was just so tickled to get these. I got 798 postcards. So for you guys that have been asking for postcards, I will be well supplied for quite a while, which is great. And I'm just going to go ahead and do this brooch because I think it's stunning and I can't wait to share it with you guys. This one is going to start at $24 in the chat. And this is absolutely incredible. It is the most sparkly blue I have ever seen. I just adore this. It's 3 inches in size. It can be a brooch pendant. It is a beautiful diamond shape that can be worn many ways. And it does come with a postcard tonight.
Oh, that's lovely.
That is
beautiful.
It's absolutely gorgeous. It can be worn any way you want. It does have some beautiful AB stones in it. So it's fantastic for winter. It has its pendant on the back and all that gorgeous puddling. So this is definitely straight out of the late 50s, early 60s. It is just amazing. You can wear it either way. And I really think at the collar, I mean, that would be fabulous. But as a pendant, I mean, look at that. Now it is coming tonight with a postcard from 1920. And it is this gorgeous New Year's greeting postcard that's been embroidered with real ribbon. Have you guys ever seen that?
Wow.
Isn't that incredible?
I don't think a postcard like that would survive the mail journey, you know, let alone be 100 years old and surviving. For Sandy's Lilacs is here as well. Welcome, and Sandy, it's lovely to see you. I hope Mr. Four is doing good.
I hope so.
Something else as well. Bree Gia came in. Bree Gia's here. Welcome in, Bree. Lovely to see you.
Hi, Bree. Welcome. So this is the pairing tonight with this postcard, all embroidered. You've got the silk ribbon and then little bits of holly that's embossed on this postcard. So it's absolutely incredible. New Year's greetings. And then, of course, you get the brooch with it. So postcard and the brooch, pretty cool pairing. On the back, it has a greeting. It has been filled out. There's the stamp, the postmark from 1920. And it says, "Hello, Estrella. How are you? By this time, well, I guess that your school closed the 26th. The meeting begins in there after Easter. A friend of EBG." So I could actually read that one, which is pretty cool. But I think this is gorgeous.
Welcome in, Janet. Christy has a quick question that you will probably know the answer. I'm not sure. When did they stop doing puddling on jewelry, or do they still do it? I don't think they still do it, because most of the jewelry today is basically cast, molded, isn't it? Do you see modern pieces with puddling?
I don't know when they stopped doing puddling. I wish I knew the answer to that. I just don't. But all of the good old quality brooches, you'll definitely find the puddling on.
Yeah.
And this one, I mean, all glass stones. It's got that good quality weight that you find. The clasp works really well. It has a safety clasp on the back, and it's just gorgeous. And I just love the little bits of Aurora Borealis that you can see throughout. It is really sparkly. Let's get this on Vanna White so you can see the brooch up close, and then we will start the countdown. But I think for winter, oh gosh, that's just so gorgeous, y'all. That big stone, the design, everything about it. And then the postcards, the fact that this survived from 1920, well, I tell you, just absolutely incredible. So
hi, Dana Grace, hi, lovely to see you, Dana.
And
for all latecomers who didn't hear the announcement at the beginning of the sale, all bids in the chat are valid bids, so you can outbid yourself. So just please be aware of that if you are just coming in.
That's a good note. Now, I think this is so cool how they constructed this postcard, because I was just looking at this. They obviously did the front, and this has a cutaway. So they embroidered, this is actually fabric inside where they embroidered it, and then they sandwiched the two. You can see between to make it work. So I just think this is cool. Now, this has been around since 1920, so it's not pristine, but it looks so good with this brooch. Oh my gosh, I just love it. So we will start the countdown here at 30. What am I doing? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. So absolutely gorgeous, y'all.
Christy says she was just wondering, I have a red, white, and blue rhinestone bracelet with puddling, but the clasp seems to be more modern. Feel free to send us some photos of it, of the front, back, and the clasp, and we'll have a look at it, and we'll give our humble opinion, which may or may not be right. Trojan Buddy, I hope you're well. Welcome in. I'm not sure if you've got your package yet, but I included something extra in there for you from last week. Nice to see you, bud.
Nice to see you, Trojan. Glad you're here. And let's see who gets that. That is sold to Trojan. 38. Congratulations, Trojan. That's a stunner.
Sorry. I was probably dragging my feet on that because I needed to talk to Katie directly about it. So I think it was mailed a little bit later than the others, but I hope you like it when it comes, bud.
Yeah, it went out this week, so you should have it. That's wonderful. Okay, excellent. Now let's see. Oh, this one's such a good one. Now, before we show you this one, there is just a tiny, we don't like to bring things with damage, but every once in a while we'll find a brooch that has just a tiny stone that has a tiny chip. And I just don't feel that we should throw it away because it's too good. So there's a stone here that has, I'll point it out, has a tiny chip, but you really cannot notice it from far away. But we do want to bring that to your attention before we start the bids on this piece. And for that reason, it's starting at $18. It is 2 inches in size, all Aurora Borealis, absolutely spectacular. But so that you guys see the stone, see, you can't even see it when I hold it up. But right here, that stone has the tiniest chip. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is right there. So just so you know, but overall, this brooch is in fabulous condition. It, besides that little tiny issue, it has puddling on the back. It is this beautiful wintry purpley blue that I think is just absolutely incredible.
So we understand if people are not interested in this because of the damage, but yeah, we totally understand that. But we still thought we'd bring it along anyway.
Yeah, this is just such quality, guys. And the Aurora Borealis, is still beautiful. And this is the kind of thing that you just can't let go away. It's too beautiful, too icy and stunning for winter. And of course, with the purple, you could easily wear this at Halloween too. And Aurora Borealis, Nate, I don't know if you feel the same way I do, but I just think it picks up so many different colors that you can wear almost anything and it just goes.
Yeah, it does. It reads beautifully on camera. It really does. I mean, I see a lot of sparkly gray, which I really like, but it's interspersed with sparkles of a pale green, a purple, and a blue. Yeah, it's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, it really is so stunning. I love this. I think it is a great brooch.
Oh, sorry, Karen, it was an $18 start price.
Yep, 18.
I think we've got Carly at 20. I'm glad people are still interested in this. I think it's still got a lot of life left in it.
Yep, I do too. And we're going to get it on our Christmas greetings postcard. This one is postmarked 1808, this beautiful one. And it's Christmas greetings with this lovely Victorian woman on the back. Another fabulous Tux postcard. This came in the lot as well. And this does not come with the postcard. This one I'm hanging on to just for a little while, and then eventually maybe it will be for sale. But I do love this pairing. I think that's so gorgeous. So, hey, Amy B, welcome.
Hey, Amy, nice to see you. It's been a while. Welcome back. Someone asked a question. What's Betty's friend's name, the White Clutch? She's got two friends now.
Yes. So this is Vanna White. So that's Vanna White. Of course, we've got OG Betty. So everybody knows Betty. She's been around a minute. And then, of course, we have Sophia. So this is our beige purse. So they are all sisters. Betty feels a little bit jealous because her other sisters get featured more. Just because I think they really work with some of our brooches on camera. But Betty is still fabulous.
And Betty is a $14 Amazon clutch purse that we think is brilliant. You can change that up with a brooch and it'll look like a completely different.
Well, that is so true. It just is amazing what a $14 clutch purse looks like with an incredible sparkly brooch on it. Okay, so let's start the countdown. Karen K's at 25. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. So beautiful, this brooch. The paparazzi effect is really out strong on this one.
I know Ange says she is at the battle stations ready to go. Thank you so much, Ange. And thank you for stepping into the beginning, Karen. We really do appreciate it.
We appreciate you.
We have proven that we can't be left.
No, we can't.
To do it ourselves. Bron is really well. Thanks for asking, Amy. Bron's great.
All right. That is headed to Karen K, it looks like.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Karen. Even though it has that tiny little bit of damage, it is just such a beautiful piece.
Yeah, it really is. And I'm glad you're giving it a new home. Okay. How about we do another postcard? Because you guys really. Oh, Angela found the tie necklace. Thank you, Angela. Yes, this tie necklace is so good. And if I can grab my phone for a moment, I could show you guys. I'll go grab my phone. It's charging, but I want to show you guys this because I think it's so good. So hang on just a moment.
I'm going to see if I can bring it up and have a look at it too. Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, isn't it neat?
That looks really smart.
Okay, so let me show you guys the tie necklace. I think this is fantastic. So let's see here. Here we go. All right, so here is. I just popped. I'm waiting for the chat to load. Why is the chat? Okay, the chat's slow. Just a moment, friends. Sorry, this is not loading on my end. Okay, here we go. So let's see. I'll show this to you guys.
I've just watched it. It's incredible.
Yeah, it really is cool.
Just so creative, you know?
People are really creative with what they do. Okay, this is just taking a moment. Sorry about that. Open app. Now it's wanting me to log into Instagram. Okay.
Crazy.
You know how this is. It's never a fast process when you want it to be. Okay, we'll see. There we go. All right, let's see if it picks it up. Ooh. It should. It has not yet. Okay, here we go. So here's the tie necklace. So you guys can take a tie from the thrift store and bunch it up. And it's pretty easy to do now that I watch it. And then you got the rubber band there. And that the short end goes around. And then you can pin this onto a necklace or put it onto a necklace. And then you can pin brooches to it. Yeah, so, I mean, look how fabulous that is. I think this is brilliant. So
Adam's here. Hey, Adam, buddy. Poto was a Cairn Terrier. Oh, Toto was. I think you might be lagging behind, Adam. We were talking about the Cairn Terrier a while ago. So if you want to, go out and come back in, I think you may be lagging.
Yeah.
That's very clever.
I think that is very, very clever. Okay. Our next wonderful brooch is actually an Eisenberg. And I am so thrilled to find Eisenberg pieces in the wild when I do, because they're just very hard to find. And I had another one the other week. So I've had 2 Eisenberg pieces, and I'm bringing this one because I think it is so great. So let me show it to you here. And it's going to come with a postcard. So this one is an Eisenberg Ice, which is a really fantastic maker of jewelry. It is a vintage Christmas tree. And so it's really beautiful because this can be worn, all year round, but it's got the faux pearls and the lovely sparkly rhinestones that just sparkle like tomorrow. I believe that they use Swarovski crystals in a lot of their pieces. Definitely their earlier pieces, Austrian. Wow. But This is incredible. Yeah, this is really great jewelry.
Yeah, this is why Eisenberg is like the top of the pile amongst those. That is beautiful.
Yeah, it is stunning. And Eisenberg jewelry, they did such quality things. They were founded by a man named Jonas Eisenberg. He was an Austrian immigrant who started a women's clothing line in Chicago in 1914. And I believe, I could be wrong with Eisenberg, but I think that since they started the clothing, people were coming in and paying more attention to the accessories, and they wanted to sell some of the clothing. So they started pinning brooches to the clothing, which sold better than the clothing. And then I think they started doing jewelry. So there's a really interesting history on the company if you take time to look them up. But it's going to be paired with the most adorable postcard. This one's early. I don't know how early, probably 1900 something. But this is a Yuletide greetings postcard. It says, "Greetings, friend, and a Merry, Merry Christmas." And it has the most adorable little snow kid with his little sack of presents dressed up like Santa. So I love him. You will be getting the Eisenberg Ice brooch with it, which is an amazing pairing and a really good manufacturer of jewelry. And I'm sorry, this is starting at $22 for anyone interested. So that's
that is such a steal. And you see that the trunk actually sort of naturally modeled there?
Yes, it's got the most gorgeous texture. Can you see on the bottom?
That's beautiful.
This is absolutely incredible, y'all.
I would say that that's probably the nicest Christmas tree brooch I've ever seen.
And what I love about it is it doesn't have those red and green colors, even though we love that as Christmas lovers. It's nice to have something that's just sort of more wintry, because you can wear it all Christmas season. You can wear it to many parties. You can wear it into January, even other times a year, because yes, it is a Christmas tree, but it has the sparkle and design of just a beautiful tree with the faux pearls and the Eisenberg name. Eisenberg is up there, with Weiss, Kramer, Carnegie, Emmons. It's top tier of makers. So
yeah, Adam says he has a sterling Eisenberg original crystal fur clip. I'm sure that's very
cool. That is gorgeous. So we'll get this on Betty so you can see, and it's don't always have it just pinned just so, but so that you see it on Betty there. There's our little Christmas tree brooch. Absolutely gorgeous. All the stones are accounted for. Love the silver tone of this. It's so beautiful. And again, with this, you are getting this fabulous postcard that is the most adorable little kid I have ever seen. And it says, "To Elmore from Aunt Dora." That's all that's written on the back of this. But this is absolutely wonderful. I think it's such a good pairing. So we will start the countdown here.
And just before, reminder to everyone that every bid counts. If you've just come in, you can actually outbid yourself now. Just remember, every bid in the chat counts. So please go ahead.
Thank you, Nate. Okay, so here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid. And how adorable is he? He's so cute.
I'm the same, Patricia. I love the combination of pearls and rhinestones, and the fact that they're that pale blue. It's such a sophisticated look. It's just beautiful. There's some furious bidding on this. Yeah.
This is a good one, guys. It is really spectacular, and I'm just honored to be able to bring something like that to the sale.
There's the sold, and it goes to Jenny Mack. Congratulations, Jenny. Isabel D, I'm sorry you just missed out. There was a lot of bidding on that.
Jenny, congratulations. That is headed your way. I tell you, that is such an incredible brooch. You're going to love it when you see it.
You're going to love it. You're going to love it.
It is a really good piece. All right. And I will put in a link. I found a website on how you can date postcards. And I had done some research a long time ago about it. And there was something with the line, and I just couldn't remember. But Nick, who's usually in the chat, he found this website. And it is so good. It's from a reputable place. It's a history archival museum that does postcards. So if you guys are interested in that, I will find it and put it in for you during this next brooch so that you guys can learn a little bit about the postcards, because I love them too. But stick around. There's lots more postcards coming up if you're interested in getting one of my postcards tonight. We got some really cool ones. This next brooch measures 1.5 inches in size, and it starts at $22 in the chat. And I call this the pizza pie brooch because, well, you'll see why. The stones are so cool. They look like the game pieces from Trivial Pursuit. I love this brooch.
Yeah, neither of us had seen this exact shape of rhinestone before. I think it's quite unusual. And we refer to it as the pizza pie brooch because of the slice of pizza. But these are some lovely quality rhinestones on this one.
Yep, this one is really, really stunning. And see how those little wedges are shaped. It's just so unusual. And then you've got all the rivets on the back, which I love. So this definitely is a mid-century brooch. And it's just the perfect little wintry, almost snowflake design. And I like how it has such dimensionality to it, you know? It's really, really stunning. So this one is, I think, quite special. And it's starting off at $22, Angela, in the chat.
Sorry, did I miss the start? I had to blow my nose, says Angela.
That's okay.
Oh, Jack Quillen. Hi, Jack Quillen from Jack Quillen Vintage and Collectibles. Hi, Jack Quillen.
Jacqueline, welcome to the sale. And this one is perfectly sparkly. I think lately on our camera, for some reason, some of the clear rhinestones look a little bit yellowed, and I promise you they're not. It's just my camera, but this is what it looks like. It's the perfect round brooch. If you ask me, I think it's just so spectacular.
It looks fantastic on the purse.
It really does look great. It's clear, Patsy. It's a beautiful icy clear design, which just probably isn't showing up on my camera, kind of distorts colors, but it does pick up the light. So that's the wonderful thing. Whatever you're wearing, it kind of reflects off of that. So you're seeing a lot of blue probably here on screen, and it's coming across blue, but it is beautiful. And look how this would look on a tie. I mean, talk about wow.
Patsy M, welcome in. It's lovely to see you. I think I said hi to you in Pamela's sale, and then afterwards I realized that I said hi to you, but I actually tagged Pamela Blanchard instead. So you probably missed that. I hope you're doing well.
Welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's see. Oh, let's get this on our Christmas greetings postcard. It says, wishing you a season bright, full of pleasure and delight. This is an earlier Tux postcard as well. Absolutely amazing. And we'll get that on there. Oh my gosh, look how good that is. That is just like the perfect little winter snowflake. Oh, I love it.
Oh, Trojan says that RSV is going around. It was going around here a few months ago, and I picked it up. We all picked it up. And that was one of the most vicious respiratory infections that I've ever had. It's serious. It's not good at all. So I'm sorry it's going around where you are.
I am so sorry about that. Yeah, Nate really struggled. I will, Angela, in just a second. We'll start the countdown here on this one at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. That is just so absolutely amazing, this brooch.
You're so welcome, Patsy. I'm sorry I said hello to you and tagged someone else. That was just foolish of me. And I'm waffling on endlessly. You see how mean Angela is to me in the chat. She is the kindest and sweetest to me on Instagram, and when we message or talk on Instagram. She is so sweet and so kind, and she always rags me in these sales. That goes to Jeffrey. Congratulations, Jeffrey. That's a lovely piece. It really is lovely. And thanks to everyone who was bidding as well.
Jeffrey, you will love that. That is a stunner. So congratulations on grabbing that piece. Hi, Junk Waffle.
Junk Waffle. Hey, Junk Waffle. Nice to see you.
Yeah, that is a total stunner. So Angela had a request. She was wondering if I could show everybody my new ring, I
Oh,
did
this is
get
nice.
another ring. Now, Nate, he has just gotten me so far down the rutile rabbit hole, and I love it. And there's a seller on Instagram. Her account is Kimberly Gem Collection. So if you go follow her, she is great. She sells gemstones and all kinds of natural stones and things, towers, little bits and bobs. And she had a clearance sale with these rutile stones. So I got the stone for like $24. Nate helped me pick it out. He said, "Oh my gosh, this is such a good cut of rutile." And I bought it. And for my birthday and Christmas, my family asked me what I wanted. And I said, I wanted this set into a ring. So I now have another rutile ring in which I can wear. And this just came back from the jewelers. I had it bezel set, which is really unusual, but I think it totally works for this stone. So I'm in love with this. I think it's absolutely gorgeous.
Jeffrey asked, does the postcard come with the brooch that he just purchased? Is that a combo?
It is not a combo, Jeffrey, but I promise I will send you a postcard that's Christmas that you will love. This postcard I am hanging on to at the present because I love the holly on it personally. But I do have lots of Christmas postcards, so I will include a postcard with that one. So no worries, if that's okay with you, Jeffrey.
I sort of had a fascination with the rutile as well. And I had bought something in a sale and had it shipped to Katie because it was from the US. And she took one look at it, and I don't know how many pieces of rutile you have now. And I said to her the other day, how many rutile rings is too much?
No.
And you said, no number.
No number. Because every piece of rutile is different. I'm wearing another piece of rutile on this hand. Rutilated quartz, and it's got this really unusual star pattern, which I just love. I think they call that a star. I can't remember, but it's cabochon cut, and it's really different. So I have that one, and yeah, power of the rutile.
Yes.
I just love it. I think it's really really great. So yeah, I'm totally addicted, but I love it. So cool how a stone that's just quartz can develop these like inclusions that most people would find bad, and in this particular case that's what's desired, which I think is cool. Okay, speaking of postcards, I have another.
So Debbie says, if you happen, he says, I love anything with lanterns, candles, or choir boy images, if you can find that.
Okay, let me make a note, Jeffrey. I think there are definitely some choir boys in there, so I will look for choir boys or lanterns. I know that I have things like that in the stack. Yep.
Yeah, pretty much is never enough. I mean, I'm the sort of same with my gemstones.
Yeah, Nate is totally like that with his gemstones. Okay, yeah, more is more. All pieces are so different. This postcard is absolutely gorgeous, and it's going to come with this brooch here that is starting off at $20. And this brooch is small, but it is mighty, y'all. It is 1.5 inches in size. And the sparkle on this, let me tell you, is insane. It is like an ice crystal, Aurora Borealis, with these baguettes. And I love the marquee stone. So very unusual design, kind of snowflake-like. It's gold tone. And it is going to be coming with this incredibly lovely, with my best wishes for a Merry Christmas, angel postcard that has these silver foil on it that's just to die for. And this is from 1908, guys. And there is quite the letter on the back, sent to Willis Sepperly. Let me see if I can read some of this for you on the back, but let me show you first of all what the postcard will look like with the brooch. Such a good pairing, I think. With the stars. Yeah, I think that's beautiful with the winter snow scene. This postcard is just stunning. So it says, "Dear nephew, I was so glad to hear that your mom was so much better. We can all something it is final slang. People are slaying here." And I'm slang, or I think it's slang, like sledding, maybe.
Mhm.
To have a something for Xmas wish can if I can't read the bottom of it, guys, I'm sorry, but if you want to take a screen grab and try to decipher, you certainly
Santa will
will.
remember. No, young something something yours. Yeah.
Yep. So that's what the back says, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. That texture you can see in her wings, and of course you're getting this incredible little snowflake. And I love these because all year round you can wear these, but they particularly look good at winter time, and they're just icy and wonderful. Little lapel brooch, perfect on a collar. You could wear this with a bunch of other brooches and have the scatter pin look. I'll get this on Betty so you
It's
can.
a great design. I mean, there are like 6 marquee cuts, 6 emerald cuts, and a round cut, and that they can make this out of it. I mean, it's just stunning. It's
Yeah,
so simple but so sophisticated.
very sophisticated, so much sparkle. It works with all different colors. It's really lovely. And again, with this one, you are getting the postcard. So we will start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid. And I agree, it looks fabulous on Betty, y'all.
Yeah.
She is styling, man.
Oh, Greg, Betsy asked Greg if he would like, he was enjoying his Santa brooch that he got from you, and he says he's loving it. It's such a cool brooch too.
Greg, I'm so glad you have that. So we actually have matching brooches because I have his mate. So we both have Santas, and I'm so glad you got him. That
Oh, Sherry.
Sherry.
Congratulations, Sherry. That's a really beautiful piece.
Sherry, you are gonna adore that because that is stunning, and the postcard is great too. All right, Marshburn. Sherry, I believe I have your information, but just in case I don't, would you mind sending it again to me, just in case my email messed up? That would be wonderful. And oh, I see I turned off the brand for the podcast and I forgot to turn it back on. So hang on just a second, guys. I'll get the banners. Let's see, where's that setting? Let me see here. General, maybe it's there. Oh, I turned it off and now I can't figure out
How to turn it back on.
how to turn it back on.
Angela, if you'd be so kind as to put Katie's email in the chat. Sherry says she will resend the information to you.
Oh, there we go. Show display names. Perfect. I got it back now. Excellent. Thank you, Sherry. That's lovely. Okay. Now for our next brooch. Oh, guys, this one is huge. Get ready for something that's going to knock your socks off with this. Hi, Kelly B.
Kelly.
Welcome.
Oh, sweetheart. How lovely to see you.
Now, this brooch glows a crazy color. It is a yellow glow, and I have never seen a brooch that glows yellow, but this one glows yellow, and the green stones do glow. It's not vintage, but it's absolutely massive, and I think on a red velvet coat for winter, it would be stunning. So I told Nate he has to bring this because it's just perfect. It is 3 inches in size. The stones are not glass. But
this is unusual. This is really unusual. And, I mean, I would always go for glass stones, for proper rhinestones. But this was so striking and so unusual that I just had to get it. Really interesting. And this glow is really unusual. So, yeah, it's not a vintage piece, but it packs a huge punch. It really does. How old do we think this actually is? I mean, they did make plastic rhinestones or or stones for a while, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, since the 50s, a lot of mid-century jewelry doesn't all have glass stones, and it doesn't mean that it's not a quality piece. It's just a different manufacturer. And what I like about this brooch, to be honest, is because it's so large, if you had all glass stones, you couldn't really wear this on a lot because it would pull down your shirt. So this is nice because it's lightweight. It's not too heavy, but it's still got the impact of like a massive stunner. This one, I would say, is probably from the 90s, would be my guess,
Yeah.
just because of this black metal on the back. But it glows like crazy. It's starting off at $20. Again, it is enormous. It is 3 inches. That's huge.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a lot of brooch, and you're so right. If that wasn't glass stones, you'd probably only be able to wear it on a heavy jacket or coat or something.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks lovely.
that so does, man. This is stunning. I absolutely love it. And these are glowing like this crazy green color, but they're actually yellow in person, which is just, I've never seen a stone glow yellow. And then back here, these bigger stones, they're prong set, they glow this kind of pale green. So it's kind of crazy.
We have completely given up guessing what stones are going to glow and what stones are not going to glow. It's crazy, isn't it? You know, there was a time where we would never even thought of running a black light over a certain brooch. And then nowadays we just we do it over basically everything.
Yep.
Yeah, wear it on a belt, yeah.
Because you never know what's going to glow. Not at all. Okay, let's get this on one of our postcards. Okay, I think we'll get it on this one because this one is from 1906. And it is Merry Christmas Greetings. Now, this brooch does not come with the postcard, but I do want to show it on this postcard. And I just think, yeah, they're going to see you coming, Heidi. People are going to know. And this one also has, I do want to showcase, it has a little thing here so that you could also wear it as a pendant if you had something small enough to. It's really great.
I saw something the other day, and I thought it was really cool. This woman had this like knit dress. She had a knit dress, and she gathered a certain piece of it at the side and put a rubber band around it or something, and then she pinned a brooch to it. And
that's clever.
It had a straight hem, but when she did it, it like transformed this knit dress completely. I mean, it was a nice dress, but she put this band, the rubber band, and this brooch on, and it suddenly looked like, seriously, like a designer couture dress. And I thought that was a really, really clever way. Oh, Gay, I'm sorry you're not feeling well, sweetheart.
Oh, bye, Gay.
I'll give you a ring tomorrow to see how you are. I hope you're feeling better, sweetheart.
I do too. Yes, it is like a belt buckle, Jeffrey. A car headlight. Yep. People will see you coming. That's for sure. Feel better, Gay. All right, we're going to start the countdown on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in, friends.
Yeah, I love Grey Gardens. Little Edie was incredible. I afterwards felt like she was my spirit animal. I thought she was just so cool.
Oh, I love the end of the postcard said, Santa will remember you. Something us, ever yours. Oh, I love that.
That's cute.
Willie Joe, I think, got that brooch.
Willie Joe, congratulations. It is such an unusual piece, Willie Joe. I think you're going to love it. I really do think you're going to love it. Kelly, I'm sorry you missed out on that one, sweetheart.
I'm sorry, Kelly, but stand by. We might have something that you love just as much. I think Kelly's lagging. Oh, poor Kelly.
I wish there was a recording of her one-woman show in New York. I didn't know she had a one-woman show. I can't remember that film very well. I'm not even sure if I've saw all of it or if it was a documentary. Yeah, that's really interesting.
Okay, so I have another postcard and brooch for you all tonight. And I think this is so absolutely just adorable. This is starting off at $22. And the brooch you're going to get, let me unhighlight that, is this amazing icy blue Aurora Borealis brooch, which these really different, never seen another brooch like this kind of cabochon cut marquise stones that are silky. They're like a silky blue, which is just gorgeous. And it's all prong set. This is straight out of the late 50s, early 60s. It measures 2 inches in size, so it's a really good size, all prong set, of course, the very best vintage. And then it's going to come with the sweetest little postcards. That's what it looks like on. But look at this little postcard. Hearty good wishes for the new year. And look at these sweet little girls looking up at the New Year clock. I love this. This is from 1908. It was sent to a Miss Grace Spalding, and it says marvelous. That can't be marvelous from Gracie and Dorothy, I think is what the back says. But it is a Tux postcard, and it is so sweet. These little kids, I just absolutely think they're darling with this little brooch. Such a good pairing. I love the little bits of blue on the bottom and the mint green. And the little tiny love letter, which I love that they've got a letter with a heart. And it's not Valentine's Day, but they're obviously putting their wishes in for a new year and sending love. So cute. I love it. Yeah.
Well, Willie just says that she's going to put that on her brooch hat. That's cool.
Oh, Willie Joe has an awesome brooch hat, y'all. I got to see it in person, and it is really stunning. So this is what this looks like on Vanna White. So beautiful for winter. Again, I love these kind of brooches that work for Christmas and winter time because they're so transitional. And then this being blue, you can really wear it all year round. But look at the finish on these satiny marquise stones. I mean, really different. Don't see a lot of that. And love that.
Shirley's asking, are the grayish marquise stones like pearl? They have a sort of a pearlescent sort of a finish on them. Are they blue?
And they're
blue?
They're blue. They're like a very beautiful light blue, but they're reading maybe more gray. But they're just like a gorgeous light blue. Yeah, they're really pretty.
That's stunning. That is a really pretty piece.
Good for spring and summer too, with the flowers. But you're going to get this one with the postcard here. So we will go ahead and start the countdown at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid in, friends.
Amy Crawford, my friend Amy's here. Love you, mate. And Katie had shoulder surgery yesterday. I can't type at all. You are always in my heart, Amy Crawford. I adore you. Amy is the loveliest, sweetest lady, and she's had some really serious health problems. And she is just lovely. I'm so glad you've come to join us.
Oh, Angela has translated. She says, "Dear nephew, I was so glad to hear that you were so much better. We are all well. It is fine. Slaying here now. Wish you was here to spend Xmas with us, not going anywhere." Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you, Angela.
Yeah, we all hope you feel better really soon, Amy.
I hope so, Amy. All right, and that is going to Jenny Mack for 30. Nice. Congratulations, Jenny.
Nice guy. That's a really nice piece.
Yeah, that is a fantastic piece. You're going to love that. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, Jenny Mack. All righty, fantastic.
Oh, everyone's wishing Amy a speedy recovery. Thanks, everyone. She's just a lovely, lovely lady.
All right. Let's see. We've got this.
And says that's pharmacy for you. Just can't figure out the word after I hope Santa. Yeah, those doctor's signatures prescriptions must be a nightmare.
They must so be a nightmare. Wow, Angela, thank you. You're a resident postcard translator as well as our expert moderator. Okay, this next brooch is 2 inches in size and it's starting at $22. Now, I love a Starburst brooch. I cannot help myself when I see Starburst brooches. And so I think you guys will love this one. It's really cool. Lots of rivets on the back. I think this one's just so snowflake-like for winter.
Yeah, it's very snowflake. And the fact that the stones aren't so close together, it really accentuates this firework starburst sort of design. The sizes and the space between the stones. I thought this was a really, really pretty one. I sort of really rated this particular one. And again, this is one of the ones that I put in the not sale pile, then the sale pile, and then back into the not for sale pile.
Yep.
And I was teetering on it, and Katie just said, I'm putting it in the sale pile. And that was it.
Yeah. Yep. We went back and forth. And then I told Nate, we got to sell this amazing brooch. And he's like, no. And I said, yep, it's going to.
Oh, Smalls is here as well. Smalls, nice to see you.
Welcome. But I think this is really lovely. You know, you can wear this all year round because it's got so much texture and movement to it, and it's got that starburst effect. So it's really great for, you know, summer, but you can wear it at winter, and that icy color I think is really good. So I love it. Let's get this on one of our postcards. This says, Merry, Merry Christmas to everybody. And there are these beautiful little children in their little striped hats, which I think are adorable. This postcard is from 1946. It was sent to a Miss Dorothy Elliott. Now, I am not including this particular brooch with this postcard, but I do think that it is a really good pairing because it looks like they're out on a little winter snow adventure, and I love it. So we will start the countdown here. I see you, Heidi. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
I thought I was going to get to keep this. I actually thought for a minute, oh, look, I'm going to get to keep it. But no, it's going to find a good home.
Yeah, I think so. And I do see that sold, and we're going to see who grabs this piece. This is, it does almost look like a Holly Hobby card. That is going to Noreen Hawk.
Noreen. Oh, congratulations. Thanks, Noreen, for saving me from myself. I'm sure you're going to love it. Dana S. Hi, everyone. Kids on the card resembles the Campbell Soups kids.
They do. Let's look at this card again. It is from 1916. Sorry, that's the postmark on the back. But yeah, they do. They do look like the Campbell Soup kids. And they're even carrying, it looks like little eggs and packages and maybe a ham and some holly. So that's fun. And of course they wrote up. Well, this is one of those postcards where it's, you know, printed upside down on the back, which I think is so interesting. Anyway, that's a cool one.
Welcome in, Dana S. I think it's a new name to me. I'm sorry if you've been here before. It's been a long week, Dana. Lovely to see you. Thanks for that comment.
Glad to have you. I see, Sister Shirley, you're 24 after the sold. So I have, this is the order I see on my screen. If we guys can all confirm, but I see Angela sold and then Sister Shirley right after, just milliseconds after.
Yep. I
So
see the same thing. Sorry, Shirley, I'm sorry. I see Noreen 24 sold and then you're 24. Maybe try refreshing and seeing if it changes over. Sorry.
I'm so sorry, Sister Shirley, but I hope there's something else that you love. Yeah, just literally milliseconds. That's a Whitney postcard from Massachusetts. Oh, very
Oh,
cool, Amy.
oh, Dana says it's been a while. Oh, it's so nice to see you back, Dana. I'm sorry. I'm getting a bit of a senior memory now, and I sometimes can't keep people's names in my head. It's lovely to see you.
And Patricia says she sees the same. Okay, thank you guys so much.
Sorry,
That
Noreen.
I was going to refresh. Yeah, it is. There's just such a lag. Thank you, Shirley. And it may be that you're seeing yourself first because you are closest to your own internet. But, oftentimes we see something different on our end, or Angela sees something different. We just have to go by what Angela sees. I'm so sorry. I know that's really frustrating. I've been in sales where I've seen myself first and I'm like, I won this. And they're like, no, you didn't. And it's just not fun, but I'm very sorry. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do a giveaway now, and it is for this fabulous little boho, just fun bracelet. This is just, it's just fun. And I thought you guys would find it fun. Ooh, and it's not a bracelet, it's a bangle.
Battle.
I just dropped it, but it's cloth, so luckily it's just fine. But you guys all have the opportunity to win this little fun bangle. So, Nate, how do the folks at home score this piece?
Okay, so you do not need to have bought anything or intend to buy anything to enter the giveaways. They're open to everybody. It's a gift. Thank you to you for spending your time with us. We know it's late, and we know there are other places you could be. So we really appreciate you. It is letters of the alphabet. Guess as many times as you like, but one guess at a time. So good luck, everyone.
Good luck, friends. We can't wait to see who gets this one. Okay. Let's see.
I better
Here.
go back and actually remind myself what the letter is that I'm looking for.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll see who gets that. All righty here. Let's see.
Oh, okay. I've seen it.
Yep, I see it too.
It is F for Fred, and it goes to Gaza. Grady Gruppo Vintage Recordings. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Gavin. You are getting that fabulous little bracelet. So congrats on that. Okay.
Sally's here as well. Thrift and Not Hoarder. Sally. Nice to see you, Sally.
Nice to see you, Sally. We're glad you're here. Now, my next brooch, I'm realizing I left the postcard that goes with it in the other room. So, Nate, could you momentarily entertain the troops, and I will be back in a flash.
You know, every time you ask me to entertain the troops, I find I have absolutely nothing to say, and my mind goes completely blank.
Just follow the chat. Okay, good.
She said, okay, that's so kind of you, Gavin. I don't know where Poodle is tonight. I hope she's okay. We'll get that sent on to Poodle. Dance for us. It's because we're inappropriate with Nate. I can't. I tell you, I get such performance anxiety speaking. I remember I started a job years ago, and I had to stand up and speak in front of a room full of about 60 people that were strangers to me. And I struggled so much with this speech. It was a 5-minute speech, and I struggled so much with it. It was appalling. I threw up beforehand. And it was a conference, a company conference of this company I just joined. The next day I was in a meeting, a smaller meeting with probably about 10 people. And someone asked me a question about the software package that I was expert in, that brought me into the company. And I managed to actually sit there and speak for about 40 minutes without any problem whatsoever. And it was the 3 days before of me worrying about it that completely screwed me over in the speech. But off the cuff, where I didn't actually have to think that I was going to be talking about something that I knew a lot of, was absolutely no problem at all, which is really weird. Nate, what did your mother cook my mother does, I do all the cooking here. And I actually cooked last night. I cooked Karen the hongroise, the chicken with the hongroise.
Oh, I love that. It's so good.
The French sauce. And my sister-in-law wouldn't normally say that she liked something. She'd be polite enough to say thank you, but she actually said, "How did you make the sauce?" So I told her, and she even asked for more of the sauce. She really liked it, which was unusual. I've taught Katie how to make this particular.
The hongroise is killer.
It is absolutely killer. Mate, do you blush? I do. Smalls, I blush crazily. Nate, feeling spring. I'd like to fly down and miss winter. It is so beautiful here at the moment. Heidi, it is just so beautiful here. Nate is becoming very senior. I've told him to leave Post-its around as reminder. Wow, dance for us, Nate.
Thank you, Nate, for keeping everybody all entertained for a moment. I did want to see if Jeffrey Old Hadley Vintage is still in the chat, because he was asking about choir postcards. Jeffrey, just let me know if this particular postcard is something that you might fancy. It has what I think to be like a choir book, and then the holly, and it says "A Joyful Christmas." And it is from, I think, like 1916. It's a little bit worn there, but there's the back. So let us know if this is something that you would be interested in. And if not, I can definitely pick out something else for you. But I just
yeah. No, I tell you, I was a mess, an absolute mess. But the next day, in a conversation where I didn't actually have to stand on the subject, it was so fluent. Has Kate told you all that he knows Cate Blanchett? Knowing Kate, I've met Cate Blanchett several times. When I was in Australia,
you have?
Yeah, when I was living in Australia, I worked in the arts industry. I was first in theatre, and then I moved into chamber music, into classical music. So I'd get a lot of invites to various things that were going on in the arts. And Cate Blanchett was with somebody else, and I can't remember him, were joint directors of the Sydney Theatre Company. And I would get tickets to the plays there, and I met her a couple of times, maybe 4 or 5 times in passing. Very, very polite, very sweet, very nice, funny, absolutely stunningly beautiful. And the person, she is actually radiant, Cate Blanchett. I will share the recipe with you. Absolutely, Patricia. And it's great. It's absolutely beautiful. And Georgia, yeah, I will happily. Let me write a note. It is a fantastic. You love that sauce, don't you, Katie?
I love that sauce, and I fix it for people all the time. And I am so glad Nate taught it to me, because it is a cloud. It's a crowd pleaser. People love it. I fixed it for my brother. He loved it. His girlfriend, who's a little more particular with food, also loved it. And then the fondant potatoes that go with it are always a winner. I'm so glad, Jeffrey, you love that postcard. I did see Patsy M was wondering if she could purchase it. Now, I'm not really doing a dedicated postcard sale today. However, Patsy, if you're interested in a Christmas postcard, I would be happy to sell you one, or anyone that's interested. So if you guys would like at the end of my next brooch to just flash up a Christmas postcard and sell it, let me know. I'm happy to do that, because I do have several that I definitely have here, and then I have tons more to go through, and Easter, tons of holidays. So just let me know.
Amy says, I have a friend who's coming to New Zealand to compete in an Ironman competition. Wish I could go. I wish you could come. I'd love people to come, and so I can cook dinner for them. I love that. Cooking for people is totally my love language.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Okay, so my next brooch.
Me as well. No problem. I will get that recipe written out, and I will give it to you.
Okay, yes, I will do a postcard.
Okay, Sherry, that's probably a really good idea. Posting it in the comments.
Oh, thank you, Karen. I love this from the 40s. I bought this at an antique mall, and it's just such a prize in my collection. This bell, I love it. You're welcome, Jeffrey. I'm happy to do what I can to bring joy to you guys. So that's fun. Okay, so this next piece does come with a postcard. It is 1 3/4 inches in size, and it's going to start at $22. Now, this is so unusual because I often find these and they have the clear little plastic bits, and then you don't see them with the little rhinestones on the end very often. But this one is green and it looks like little Christmas trees all stacked up, and then it has these incredible prong set rhinestones on the end. So I thought that this was just really spectacular. I think this is probably from the 70s, would be my guess. There's the back, but it's this most saturated teal green. They are sort of like Rivolis. Can you see them on the end?
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
see if it focuses. They are like little Rivolis. Beautiful.
I love it when they finish them off with the rhinestone. You see a lot of them that are finished off with the little sort of plug cap, but when they do it with the rhinestones, it's that little bit extra.
It really is. This postcard that you're going to get with it says, hearty greeting for the new year. May your new and pleasant friends all this year be meeting, but don't forget an old time one who sends you a hearty greeting. And it's these little children in a sleigh, and you've got that little guy with his cap on, and she's so sweet in her little green sleigh. And I love this. This is another early one. And it says, Mr. and Mrs. Schumer from New York. It says,
Jeffrey says, I have a big smile and I need it because my partner's grandma just passed away on Thursday night.
Oh, Jeffrey, I'm so sorry.
Buddy, I'm sorry. Please send my condolences to your partner. That must be very, very difficult. I am dreading the day when it is my turn to lose my mother. So that must be so hard. Sorry, buddy. Really sorry.
I'm so sorry, Jeffrey. I've been going through that same thing with my best friend. She just lost her grandmother, and it's really hard. And I know grief is hard. So I'm glad that we're able to bring you just a little bit moment of distraction and joy here on the sale. The back of this postcard says, nice try to go up there the Saturday after New Year's Day from M something S. P.S. Hope you're all here. A Merry Christmas. So you're going to get that fabulous, adorable little postcard with this green brooch with the sparkles on the end. And I love, yes, a little bit of rhinestone makes the perfect star for each tree. I agree, Greg.
Angela says, Bron has to live forever. Sharon Sue.
Bron does have to live
Sharon Sue, welcome in, Sharon Sue. How lovely to see you.
Welcome, Sharon. Glad to have you here. Oh, yes, the card is signed at the bottom by the artist right there, EHD. So that is very, very cool. And of course, you know, with all these postcards, sometimes there's a little bit of wear and tear, but they just are so vintage and so wonderful. So we'll start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Okay.
EHD is Ethel DeWeese.
Oh my gosh, Amy, you are a wealth of knowledge. Thank you.
Amy knows her stuff.
Ethel DeWeese. I'm going to have to look her up after the sale. That's amazing.
That goes to Jenny Mack. We had a couple of bids after the sold, so if you would like to do a refresh or toggle that red line right to the left, or go to ×2 speed, and it'll catch it up really quickly.
Yeah, please do. Okay, now my next item I'm just going to do, because I saw you guys were asking for postcards, and I promise that I will do a dedicated postcard sale. But for now, I will just bring this one. I grabbed it from the other room. And it is really spectacular, guys. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think it's Dutch. So this one is really, yeah, it is Dutch. He's got his little, I can't even believe I'm letting this go. I love this. It is such a lustrous, beautiful red color. He's got his little Dutch shoes, and he's a Dutch boy writing his little Christmas card, and it says Christmas greetings with the snow cap on the top. And then on the bottom, it says, I send you my loaf, which I'm not sure what that is in English, but I'm assuming
Probably love.
Love for Xmas, for your Xmas. And around the side, there's that beautiful embossed gold. And the luster on this, can you guys see? It's absolutely amazing. So, oh, you are Dutch, Jenny. So
Jenny's
cool. Okay, now this one is not written on the back, except for someone put a $2 price tag on that. I'm going to start this card off at $5. It is printed in Germany, and it is absolutely gorgeous, this one. And it is a Dutch postcard. He's got his little Dutch shoes on, which I love. So this is really beautiful. So $5 to start in the chat, Angela, for anyone that's interested in this particular postcard here, which I think is really lovely. Jenny, you can get this postcard if you're interested in it. My chat has frozen.
Yeah, mine went a little bit funny too for a minute.
So
Sharon lost her husband in January. Oh, Sharon, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Coming up to Thanksgiving and Christmas, this must be such a hard time for you and your family. I hold you in my heart, sweetheart.
Yeah. Okay, I see you, Jenny. This is beautiful. Now, this is not coming with a brooch, but you are just getting the postcard. Absolutely lovely. There's a story that my mom used to read to me, and I'm going to say it, and you guys are going to laugh because I mentioned it on another sale with Fatbirds, and everybody thought I was off my rocker when I said it, and I don't remember the name of the story. We just called it The Boy and the Dyke, and it is this. His name is Hans Gretel. And it's this little boy who's just not quite big enough to do anything. And his mother says, you're just not big enough. You're not old enough. You're not, all these things. And she gives him a basket and says, go take this down the road to so-and-so. And so he's got his little basket of bread. He's going through the town. Now, in different versions, there's different kind of stories that happen. But the version we read was a brown book, very small, just a little bigger than the postcard. And it had the Hans Gretel on it, and he had a green pear, and he was in his little Dutch shoes. And the premise of the story is that he's not big enough. Well, finally, one day on his way to bring this bread basket to a neighbor or a friend or something, he finds a leak in the dike, and it's going to flood the entire town. And he's just big enough. His arm is just big enough to stick his arm through the dike and save the whole town. So every time I see a Dutch child, it just reminds me of all those wonderful memories when I was a kid. Definitely look up that book. Yeah, Hans Gretel and the Golden Skates.
Hans Greeley and the Golden States. She's corrected to Gretel.
Gretel.
Ken Gill says, my condolences. My grandmother died on Christmas Day a few years ago. My grandmother died on Christmas Day as well, but it was a long, long time ago. And I did not know her because she was in England. I never got to meet her, but she died on Christmas Day, 1985, my mother's mother.
1985. Yes, Jenny. Some stories have him sticking his finger in the dike. Ours actually had the whole arm, so I think there's different versions. But we'll start the countdown on this postcard at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Okay, and that's the only postcard that's separate that I'll have tonight, but I promise folks I will do another postcard live. In fact, if you guys want me to go live at some point and go through the postcards, I can just kind of sell them on the spot to you if you guys are interested. And I can mix in a few next sale if you'd like as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And that, I believe, is going to Jenny. So, Jenny, you are Dutch and you are getting the Dutch postcard. So, congratulations on that. That's absolutely amazing. Okay.
Oh, we are a little bit on slow tonight.
Yes, we're slow.
Yeah. We should do some speed rounds.
Okay, this next brooch is not vintage, but it's absolutely gorgeous. It is starting off at 1.5 inches in size. No, it's 1.5 inches.
It's going to grow. It's starting off. The brooch is growing.
It's going to get bigger. But it is going to be $16 start. It's absolutely gorgeous for this moon brooch.
Did we run that black light over this? I can't remember if we did or not.
Look, these glow. The orange and the green glow.
And the green ones, right? Yeah. So
nice.
This is a contemporary piece, but it's really cute. It's really pretty. It's really different, really different, and it doesn't surprise me that those actually glow. It's I don't know what to say about it. It's just a really interesting design. It reminds me very much of a Pac-Man with that big sort of colored stone as an eye. But it's lovely.
It's lovely, and it does have a fantastic vintage feel, even though it's not. And of course it glows. I love that pink cabochon in the middle. So we will go ahead and get this on one of our postcards and start the countdown. I'm going to put it on our Christmas wishes postcard with the sailboat. Absolutely love that. And the moon will be watching those angels sail. Oh gosh, look at that. That's lovely. This postcard does not come with this brooch. Okay, here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Let's see.
Could you wear this as a Halloween sort of a brooch?
Totally for Halloween with the moon and the orange and the green. Yeah, absolutely. This is so pretty.
There's the sold. Oh, Jenny had to move into another room to be right by the router.
Oh, Jenny.
There's
I know how that is. Okay, so we will see who's grabbing that. And that's going to be.
Congratulations. I'm feeling bad. So Shirley with her internet is not.
I'm so sorry, Shirley.
Sorry,
Shirley. Okay. All right. So I've got some necklaces tonight. And these I think are so pretty because they're just really perfect for all of your Christmas gatherings, your church events, anything you need to go to basically in December. Of course, you can wear this all year round, good for a costume party as well. Because if you're dressing up as sort of a vintage person, you know, from the Hollywood glam era, this would be a fantastic necklace for you. This is roughly around 18 inches in size, and it is gorgeous. So wait until you see this. It is really just so glamorous. This is straight out of the 50s, and this particular necklace is starting at,
Well, Shirley's is refreshing about every 2 minutes.
oh,
Wow,
Shirley, I am so sorry.
that must be so frustrating.
Okay, where is this? Okay, this is starting off at $22 in the chat, and wait until you see this necklace because it is really spectacular. So this is silver toned. Again, it's about 18 inches, and it is perfect for your holiday greetings. Now, there are a couple of stones in this, as this is vintage condition, that may be a little bit darker around the outside than others because it's been worn and loved by someone. But look at this necklace. This
Oh,
is
wow.
absolutely gorgeous.
I love how the bands of the clear rhinestones actually go over that red stone.
I love how it's locked in, and that red stone, as you can see on the inside, is prong set there. So it's prong set, and then you have it encased in these beautiful rhinestones with 3 dangles that hang down. Then you've got 2 red rhinestones on either side, and it goes around to have a little red rhinestone in the back that finishes it off. And
Katie,
actually,
with those findings at the back, there's that hook and that. Could you use a necklace extender on that? Would that actually work or not?
with the shepherd's hooks, I'm not sure, but I think that you probably could jerry rig something if you wanted to. But I'm not sure. But on the back, you've got this beautiful red little rhinestone on the back there. And then look, they even put a little rhinestone on the shepherd's hook.
I think we thought it was 18 inches, didn't we?
18 inches.
Jenny, Jenny, 18 inches, Smalls, 18 inches.
18 inches. Beautiful puddling on the back. All those red rhinestones. Red rhinestones in vintage jewelry is very hard to find because they didn't make a lot of it, as it was difficult to make. I love how these pieces hang down and dangle at different lengths. I think that's beautiful. I think, Nate, back to your necklace extender question, you probably could jerry rig something and make it work, but I can't say for sure because I've never tried it. But this would just look stunning with a black velvet dress and a holiday coat for all of your Christmas events, or if you've got to sing in the choir. I just think this is beautiful. So it's 18 inches in size, roughly. And we will start the countdown on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. This one is really unique. I've never seen another one like it, and I think that ruby color is just amazing, just so Christmassy.
Noelle is here.
Hi, Noelle.
Noelle, we have started, we've made some changes in the bidding process that insofar that you can actually outbid yourself. So I hope you understand that all bids put in are bids. We realized the way that we were doing it before, people pointed out that it was like doing a just in case. So I should have actually said this a couple of other times. So all bids in the chat are considered bids, even if you are outbidding yourself. And you got that. Congratulations. Lovely to see you, Noelle. Oh, and she says, I agree. Thanks, Noelle. Thank you, everyone who's been really understanding about this. We are absolutely insistent on everything being fair for people. And we think that this is the fairest. Now, as it's been brought to our attention, we think this is the fairest way to go. And we do really appreciate everyone, being so kind and accepting and that.
Yeah, we certainly do. Thank you guys so much. And I'm glad you got that, Noelle. That is gorgeous. Now, I do have a few other necklaces, similar, not the same, coming up. So if you're interested, do stick around. This next piece is measuring 2 1/4 inches. It is a pendant necklace. So I love that. It is not vintage, but vintage inspired. And it's really good quality. It's starting off at $16. in the chat. And I love this for winter, but really neat. You could wear this all year round, huh?
I think this is a really elegant design. I mean, this mixture of cabochon, 2 tones of cabochon and 2 tones of cut rhinestone is really elegant. I think it's exceptionally pretty. It's again reminds me of that Renaissance jewel style, and I really, really like that. I was lurking since the very beginning and was aware. Okay, thanks, Noel.
Good, Noel, glad.
Oh, Jenny says she has a purple and green one like that from the 80s.
Oh, from the 80s. Wow. Okay. Well, we will get this. Yeah, I mean, probably. I would agree with the 80s. Someone mentioned 80s. I would agree with that. Because of the back, it kind of has that feel.
Yeah. Frida, welcome in, Frida Fairweather. So, can you describe the color so that Frida knows what?
Sure. Yep. So it is this beautiful, almost London blue topaz color here, and then you've got this right here is gorgeous. It's kind of like a moonstone cat's eye, and then you've got this dark navy, and then this blue.
That's almost like a Swiss blue topaz.
Yeah, Swiss.
It looks like a Swiss blue and a London blue topaz in the faceted stones, and it's a sort of a moonstone effect on the paler ones, and a bluey gray, would you say, on the center stone?
I sure would. So we'll get this on one of our vintage postcards. Let's see. Ooh, I'm going to do it on this one. I've been waiting to show you guys this one because it's really amazing. Where did it go? It was right here. Okay, hang on. Oh, it's under this guy. Okay, this is gorgeous. Wait until you see this. With best wishes for a Merry Christmas, and it's this holly coming out of this antique bottle, which I just love, and it was sent to Miss Carrie Ferris, so I love that. Okay, so we're going to get our brooch on this postcard, and we will start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid. And absolutely fabulous. I agree. I love the blue color in this postcard. I think it's lovely. Yes, lots more necklaces, Smalls. I actually have about 2 more necklaces and a bracelet as well. All right, and I see that sold, so we're going to see who gets that.
Have you seen the sold? The sold hasn't come up for me. Oh, there it is there.
There it is, so I see that. Let's see who grabs that beautiful necklace. Not necklace. Well, it can be a necklace if you want it to.
To Jenny, thank you so much, Jenny. I think this is a really sophisticated look. It is a really interesting design. I'm sure you're going to love it. Thanks. And thanks to everyone who's bidding on that.
Thank you, Jenny. Okay, my next necklace, since I did a red one, I do have another red one coming. But I'll go ahead and do this one because it's here and it's green, so we'll kind of alternate a little bit. This one I found it, I just thought was so stunning. Again, thinking Christmas and Hollywood glam. I love that look. I think it's quite special. This measures about roughly 18 inches. Could be just a tad smaller. With these vintage necklaces, they're a little bit shorter, but you can figure it out. And this one is actually signed. And this one is Carew. So it is signed Carew in a mid-century script. This is definitely vintage. So it is marked. This one's a good brand. I've not heard specifically of that manufacturer, but being that it was signed, it's got to be.
What's the spelling of that, Katie? What's the spelling?
It's Kaur. Did I say
Kaur?
Karu? Sorry,
K-A-R-U.
my brain. It's
Let's
not.
see if I can.
Okay, so this is going to start off at $22 in the chat. And again, there might be a few stones a little bit darker than others just around the outside. This is absolutely gorgeous. It looks like a very fancy emerald necklace. It is not emerald, but you can wow all your friends at your next
Okay.
birthday party.
This is interesting here. Caro Jewelry is believed to be the collaboration of Kaufman and Ruderman in the 1940s in New York City. Their jewelry was produced from the 1940s to the 1970s. At first glance, Caro's quality designs look much more like the work of other quality manufacturers like Weiss or Weisner.
Oh, Weisner's a great brand.
So that's interesting. It's thought highly of.
That's wonderful, Nate. I did not know that history, but thanks for looking it up. That is fantastic. So this is silver toned, and I want to show you the clasp because it's really interesting. It has 3 rhinestones, and then the way it opens, I've never seen a clasp like this. So it locks down, sort of like tongue and groove, but you see how that looks like a little pincher? Yeah, and then it just closes and on top of itself. Have you guys ever seen
Wow,
such a thing?
that's really interesting. Green-eyed Mimi. Welcome in, Green-eyed Mimi. How lovely to have you here. I'm
Welcome
not
in.
actually familiar with that sort of clasp. It looks really secure.
It is very secure. This is not coming off of your neck at all. And you can see, yeah, I've never seen that clasp smalls. You can totally see the color saturation in this green is just like an Eisenberg. It has that good Austrian crystal in it. And I love the little stones at the bottom here because I think they're wonderful. You just don't see a lot of the emerald cuts being utilized this way in necklaces. At least I haven't, and I think it's a really clever and beautiful design. So, you can wear this at Christmas, really all year round. But if you're going to do something for Halloween next year and you want to be like a Marilyn Monroe or a Hollywood glamour star, this would be for you. So we will start the countdown here on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Your great aunt's pieces have clasps like that. Very interested. Yes, or wear it to Wicked. You got the new Wicked out. This would be perfect for it. So this is really stunning, and I love the big emerald cut too in the center. I think that's really lovely. All right, and I see that sold. We're going to see who grabs that. Noelle, congrats.
Noelle, congratulations.
That is beautiful, Noelle. That is headed your way. Okay, and I do have one more necklace set coming up. So it is a set, so stay tuned for that. And I've got some bracelets too. Okay, Noelle, that is headed your way. Let's get that here. Okay. Oh, I love bow brooches. And this one is just such a pretty color. It is starting off at $18 in the chat. And it is 2 inches in size. Now this is, I don't know how old this is. Did we determine that this was vintage or maybe like 90s?
I think it's 90s vintage. Yeah. I really do think it's the 90s. It could be late 80s, but
I love this brooch. The saturation of the blue is just so wintry and lovely. Let me show you the back. It is silver toned, and my mom lately has been wearing a lot of these bow brooches. pinned. Here, let me move my tie. She'll wear her shirt open or a dress that has a V-neck, and she'll pin them here at the center. And let me tell you guys, they just look absolutely elegant. I think that is such a clever way to wear a brooch in a different manner. And this also, I think, would look super cute on a hat. You know, you could pin it up on a little hat or on a purse. So let's get this on Vanna White because I think she's kind of perfect for this particular bow. And these are just our $14 little Amazon clutch purses that look so amazing.
That's what butterfly like.
Yes.
Can you turn that around for me again when you get a chance?
Sure.
See the back, because
yeah, it's got its foil back. So yeah, I think it's got some age.
Yeah, this one has me a little stumped, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm not sure about the age of this one. I'm positive it can't. It's not later than the 90s, but it could well be a bit earlier. I don't know. The stones are reading quite a slaty grey to me, but they're not blue.
They're like a London blue topaz color.
Right.
Yeah, it's a really good color of brooch. So we'll go ahead and get this counted down.
I think we're actually on my screen with Patricia at 19. Oh, my sister Shirley has come in at 20.
You.
Jane Franklin. Is that a new name as well? Welcome in, Jane Franklin.
Welcome
nice to have you here.
Glad to have you. Okay, so let's pick a postcard you guys haven't seen yet. And we'll put it on that postcard. Okay, let's do this one. This is one of my favorite postcards, and I am sadly keeping this one. I know some of you guys are going to love it, but don't worry, I have more Christmas and more dog postcards. This one says, "May you have a Merry Christmas," and it is this beautiful collie with the holly from, let's see, 1909 to Miss Jade Parker. So I think that's
lovely. Look at that dog.
I know. Isn't the dog adorable? Oh, that's so good. Okay, we'll start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And mid-end, yes, a lassie.
Holly with the holly, by golly.
By golly, I love it. Holly with the holly, by golly. Deck the halls with ruffs from collies. I love it. You guys are so creative. Beautiful brooch. Okay. Yep. So for now, I'm hanging on to that postcard because I just kind of fell in love with it. And I haven't even begun to sort through all of the postcards. These are just some of the ones that I picked out.
Oh, Georgie used to breed collies. Lovely breed of dog. Really smart. Oh, and you just do rescues now. I've had my sister-in-law up, which is always a bit challenging. But what I do love is that she brings her dogs. Now, I'm allergic to the dog, so when she comes up, I take like Claritine for my allergies. But I love having the dogs here. I just love having the dogs here.
They are so wonderful. Loki is just, oh, man. Patricia, congratulations. That is going to you. I am so sorry, Jane. You just missed out at the last second. Hopefully we've got something else that you love.
Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah, I showed Jane before. I'm going to go into my note, but it's actually before on StreamYard, but after on YouTube.
Yeah.
Frida says, I was able to find some of your postcards online because you described them so well.
Oh, thank you, Frida. I'm glad you were able to find them, and I hope that if there's one you wanted that I'm not selling, you're able to get for yourself. Because I love the postcards, too. I just think they're so beautiful. And they take up no room at all. Okay, our next item is actually a set. So you're going to get the earrings. And the cool thing about this is I think someone converted these because this is a vintage necklace, but the earrings are post. So that is so great because for Christmas, whoever gets this or any time that they want to wear a beautiful red necklace set, you're going to get some really fabulous earrings. This whole set here is starting off at $22, which is honestly such a bargain for this. This measures now.
Patsy M says, Katie, will your postcard sale will be before Christmas?
So Patsy, I will do my best to see if I can get in another sale. So I might have to do it on a random day that's not my regular time. So my schedule is a little crazy the next couple of weeks. I leave to go to my dad's on Tuesday for Thanksgiving, and then I get back the 30th, and I have about 4 days before I leave to go on the cruise with Jeffrey for 2 weeks. So it's a tight turnaround, but I think that possibly during that week, I could do a Christmas postcard sale before Christmas, and then I would have everything shipped out before I leave, and you guys would get that on time. So I will do my best to try to fit that in. But I'm glad you guys like the postcard. So yeah, we'll definitely, I'll try to get something done in that time for you guys, and it may be on a weeknight. So I won't be able to do it on a Saturday because I get in on the 30th, which is a Saturday. This upcoming Saturday, I get in at like 1 a.m. So I had a later flight, like a red-eye flight, because the prices were cheaper.
This is our last sale until the new year, isn't it?
We should have another one when I get back from the cruise. So I get back before Christmas. So we'll have others before the new year. Yeah, it just won't be. I'll keep you posted on Instagram.
Yeah, Jenny, we had an issue with that where people were putting in extra bids, and people weren't sure what they had to outbid, so we needed to change it so all bids are real bids. I hope you understand. We really workshopped this, so yeah, you can actually outbid yourself. So I'm glad you asked. You can actually outbid yourself now.
Yeah. Okay, so this necklace set is starting at $22. You're going to get this gorgeous, stunning red necklace with the marquee stones, and all of the rhinestones are present and accounted for. There might be a few on the back that are a little bit darker than others. Has, of course, that beautiful shepherd's hook with the little red in the back. But the brilliant thing about this necklace, guys, is it comes with earrings that are just as fabulous, and they are post back. So you're going to be able to wear these. They are not clips, which is great. So you're getting this whole set for Christmas, which I think is lovely. This would make an incredible Christmas gift for someone. You know, you could wrap this up with a really pretty vintage box, and then you could put a little gift card on the top with it for them to go out to dinner, so they could wear this with their little restaurant gift card they could take out and go to dinner. Or you can wear this to all of your fabulous holiday parties. But I love the earrings. I think they look particularly stunning. Very mid-century. This is straight out of the 50s. Gorgeous puddling on the back. I do think someone converted these earrings. So they were converted, but the necklace is definitely, you can tell by the finding in the back that it's definitely older. And, you know, with this red jewelry, you just don't see a lot of it. Red was harder to make. And when I find a necklace that has so much red in it with the earrings, I think it's just quite stunning. Very Hollywood glam. Love this. So we will start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid in, friends. This one's a stunner. It's a very Hollywood glam set. All right, sister, I see you. Oh, we sure will, Patsy. But I will do my best to get that in because I
I'm,
love that.
oh, see, Jenny says Nate's computer's getting hot.
It's taking off to Mars.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Noel Padilla, that is coming to you, man. You
Congrats.
are getting some great necklaces. Let me tell you, those are really special.
Can you hear it on your end, Katie?
Yes, but very faintly. So I think because I don't have my volume all the way up, it's probably not whirring.
I do have a fan on here as well. I'm going to turn that off in case that's contributing to the noise. We only got another couple of pieces each, I think.
Just two items each and then our giveaway.
Yeah. I'll turn that fan off so that if you hear anything, it is definitely my computer getting hot.
Okay. This is fun. Now, this item, if I will have all of the items invoiced tomorrow, Mom and Grandma are coming and we are working on shipping, which I'm excited to do with them. So this item, I believe if I mail it on Monday, because I will everything in the mail Monday. If this item is out, it might is the keyword, make it to you by Thanksgiving, but I don't know. But it's always good to have, things in your arsenal that you can wear next fall. So this is something that I think is really special anyway, regardless of the time of year. And I told Nate that this was a good one. So this is marked B. David, which Nate did some research on, I believe.
Oh, I did. Yeah, and I can't remember anything of it. I'm going to see if I can bring that
page back
up again.
This is 1 1/2 inches in size, and it is starting off at $22. And it is this beautiful prong set maple leaf. It has these incredible yellow tones with amber, and it is signed on the back, B. David. See right up at the top. And I'm going to showcase this on our Thanksgiving postcard. Yes, I did pick up a Thanksgiving postcard, the only one that we actually have now. This is from I think it's 1914. This was sent to a Miss Viola Brake. It says, "Dear friend, I wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Your friend, Mark's Gay." And then
that made me blush. Severely blush, Carly. History on B. David Jewelry. David Jewelry Company began producing costume jewelry in 1945 in Cincinnati, Ohio. They made gold and silver jewelry. The B. David Jewelry Company produced jewelry until 1993.
Wow, that is such interesting information. So I would say that this is probably 1970s. I would guess, don't you think, Nate?
I would think so, yeah. I would think so.
I think it was really pretty. Even the leaf is just so sparkly when it's paired next to all of those rhinestones.
Again, they look like really nice quality rhinestones. There's a great color saturation.
Beautiful. And let's just hit it with the black light. Oh, yeah, they do. They glow in orange. That is just crazy to me. You just never know what's going to glow. So we'll start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid end. And since this is the only Thanksgiving postcard I have for right now, it is staying in my little collection. But I do hope to unearth some more in our 792 postcards. Okay, it is sold.
It is sad but true that all of the gang has seen me in my underpants. I cooked something and I would prop them up while I was cooking it, and I happened to be in my underpants.
And Nate slid by like risky business.
That goes to Jenny. Thanks so much. Jenny, I am glowing. Helen says she's glowing. I am absolutely glowing right now. Wow. Thank you very much, Jenny.
Thank you, Jenny. You're going to love that. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember, but a few months ago, Nate found this incredibly stretchy bracelet that was such an amazing manufacturer. And then I found another one. Well, I've never seen this one, and it has milk glass stones. So it is super different, perfect for your winter white outfits. It is a white stretch bracelet. It is starting off at $22. I know Nate's like, I wish I had this one. Look at it. It is.
I've just seen Angela's comment. I have a vintage photo of Nate and some tiny shorts, and that is actually true. She does. And at the moment I pushed the button on that send, I regretted it.
Oh, I've not seen Nate in drag, but I've seen Nate when he was younger. So this bracelet is so wonderful because if you look at the inside, how this is manufactured is absolutely crazy. And it is signed on the inside. Let me see if I can show this. Wow. And actually, I think is signed Patricia, which is just crazy. Hang on a second. So this is made in Japan, and it is... This is wild. This is made in Japan, and the manufacturer of it, which I just caught because I didn't see it in the light, Lady Patricia made this. Lady Patricia made this bracelet. It is made in Japan. It is such a marvel of engineering. It reminds me of those coat racks, that expand. And it is so easy to put on and absolutely gorgeous with these white milk glass stones, all prong set. This is such a amazing manufacturer of bracelet, and it's comfortable to wear. I mean, it's almost like you have nothing on, and I like that it doesn't flop around, because my biggest issue, I don't know about you guys, but with bracelets, I don't like when they're running up and down my arm. It's the same with watches. I'm a fan of watches that are like glued to my wrist, and I like this because I can wear it and it's not flopping around or banging on things. So I'm a fan, and it is so easy to put on. And if you have bigger wrists, I mean, look at that. It is quite sizable. This will fit almost any wrist that you have. But I love this. Lady Patricia. I know, I found it. Patricia, did you make bracelets at one point in your life? So we're going to start down on this.
You can share it with the class if you like. I don't think anyone's going to want to see me half naked with my
I think Ellen might get a ruse out of that. We'll start the countdown here at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid and friends. This is really, really gorgeous. And it is signed, made in Japan, straight out of the mid-century era. Just stunning.
Oh, go on, show it. I don't care. I don't look like that anymore. I'm old and ugly now. But I was kind of cute.
Caring is caring. I agree. I actually did make bracelets and other jewelry. Oh my gosh, Patricia, that's so wild. So, yep, Lady Patricia, this is. All right, we'll see who.
I don't post it on Instagram. Maybe Katie can bring it up on her phone and just flash the screen with it.
I can do that if you send it to me, Angela. Okay, well, let's see who's going to grab this. And I see, man, there is just such a lag tonight. Holy moly. All right, we're going to wait for that sold. Let's see who's going to grab this. Okay, wow, Angela just came in. That is crazy. All right, and that is going to Noelle. That is an amazing bracelet, Noelle. You are going to love that.
Oh, did you buy that from Willie Joe?
Yes. No, Willie. Yep. This is the one that I got from you at Springfield, and I loved it because I was like, oh my gosh, this is such an amazing manufacturer. When Nate and I first found this type of bracelet, we became instantly obsessed. We were like, oh, these are so well made and so cool. And yes, this is the one I got from you at Springfield. All right, congratulations. Now, Nate, while I'm on this page, I'm just going to do this last item so I don't have to keep switching pages. If that's
Sure.
okay with you. This last item, these are just sort of fun. I'm starting this at $14. I don't think that these are old, but they are just a great little fun little bauble, that you can wear to your holiday parties. I used to have an ugly sweater party with my friends. We had such a blast. And what we would do is we would wear sweaters that we found from the thrift store that morning. So it was always like, finding fun things to wear last minute. And then I would cook a big dinner and we just have fun. And I thought, if you go into an ugly sweater party, a white elephant, or you're singing in the choir or caroling or anything where you need a little pop of Christmas that's inexpensive, these are for you. These look like little ornaments, and they're velvet balls, and they are posts or little loops so that you can wear them. They're just so fun. And when I saw these, I knew that they would be really good for a Christmas sale. So I had to bring these along. These are just so great. They're little ornament baubles is what I'm calling them. They're velvet with gold, and they hang down. So they've got a little sizable drop to them. But I love this so much, and I think these are really fun. So this is just a little bit of fun if you guys are interested in something like that to wear to your ugly sweater party. Let me show you. They're really well made, and they are velvet, and they're just balls. They're little fun balls. Yes, I did say that, Virginia, because they are, and they're fun. All right, let me show you guys. Okay.
Oh, dear.
There's Nate. There's Nate.
Oh, my gosh.
That's right. At least they're green. They are this crushed velvet. They're absolutely lovely. And I think I know, isn't Nate great?
I was like, I wasn't even legal. I was like 16 or something. I was like 15 or 16. And no, I was probably 16 in those photos.
You look so good.
And the photo's in such bad condition as well. And it got stuck to something in it.
Oh, I've had a few photos like, okay, I can't get this on, but I'm just going to show it so you guys can see the length on this.
Oh, I'm glowing. I'm just glowing.
So there's about 1 3/4 inch drop on these, but they're $14 if anyone's interested. If not, I understand they are a little bit wacky and fun. And we can just, I'm glad you stayed for that too, Mary Beth.
Oh, Mary Beth. I'm just, you could light a fire off me. I am really.
Helen says, hot, hot, hot. Especially when balls dangle. Yes, exactly, Greg. Jeffrey says that's what we call woof. All right, Willie Joe, I see you. We will go ahead and count these little fun Christmas earrings down at 10, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Oh, good night, Georgia. Good night.
Night, Georgia. I was in the Lurkers Lounge until then.
I'm glowing red, and my eyes are actually tearing up. Oh.
All right, I see that sold, and I believe these are going to Willie Joe.
What does the photo of notes start?
Willie Joe, I can't wait for you to purchase those. I mean, for you to get those. What am I saying? It's late.
Hi, Lisa Day.
Hi, Lisa. Just popped in time to see Hottie Nate. Yeah, Nate is great in that photo, man.
Wow.
Well, you can always go back, Jenny Mac. The replay will be up tomorrow, and you can always go back.
Um,
He has the power to drag people out of the Lurkers Lounge.
I think Poodle might be really angry at me for showing that. I think she's just like lost a business opportunity, and I'm going to get a really sternly worded letter. But I think maybe Katie, you should edit that little 2-second bit out. 2-second bit out.
I don't know that I can do that, Nate, because it's live streaming.
Oh.
I don't know. I think you're stuck with it out there. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Okay. The last item for the evening before our giveaway is some other fun earrings.
Night Blue Phoenix, thanks for joining us.
Phoenix. And
Night
these
night.
are just beautiful. They would go excellent with that necklace that Noelle bought earlier. They are little green dangles. These are not vintage, but they look vintage and they are so sparkly. They've got little rhinestones around the outside and then little rhinestones going up, and they are incredibly well made. These are starting off at $14 in the chat. And let me show you what they would look like on. So they're just a little perfect Christmas something. When you want to look fabulous, but you don't want too much bling because maybe you've got a bigger brooch on or a bigger statement necklace and you just need a little something. These are your little something earrings, And I love the green saturation in this, and then the little rhinestones around the outside. So I think these are just a fun little Christmas earring that you can have on hand for going out to all of your parties. And of course, you could wear this all year round.
I know what you mean, Jenny Mac. I totally agree with you.
Okay, Bob has retired for the evening. Bob does not want to cooperate with these. Ooh, and there I go, giving me a heart attack.
Oh,
okay. They're okay. I see you, Jane, in at 16. So we'll go ahead and start the countdown on these gorgeous little baubles at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. I do not have any Lisa from Kansas City, Missouri that I know of, but I still definitely collect typewriter 10s. So I've got to start looking for those then. They're just a different vibe, Willie. They're different, but yeah.
That goes to Jane Franklin. Thank you so much, Jane. They're really, really pretty in person. The saturation on that green is really lovely. They look real. They really do look like they're real jewelry.
That's always nice when you have a piece of costume that looks like $1 million, but it's not. Willie, your balls don't shimmer yet. Okay, well, that is going to do it for our fabulous sale, but don't go anywhere because we do have a giveaway. And the last giveaway of the evening tonight, folks, is a mystery giveaway. So you don't know what you're going to get, but when you do get it, you're going to love it. So, Nate, how can our friends in the chat win our last giveaway?
Okay, you do not need to have purchased anything to enter into our giveaways. We cover postage. They're a thank you for you spending your time with us. It's letters of the alphabet. You can guess as many times as you like, but one guess at a time, one letter at a time. So good luck.
Good luck, friends. I can't wait to see who wins this. All right. There's lots of letters coming in.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I can't quite believe that I allowed that to be shown.
Well, Nate,
you caught me at a weak moment. Huh? You just caught me at a weak moment.
You've satiated your adoring public, and they are grateful. You've got.
Okay, I see it. I'm just going to nip up back to the top to make sure that is the first iteration of that letter. And the letter is H for Harry, and it goes to Dan Ferries. Hiya, Dan. Welcome in and congratulations.
Dan Ferry, so glad you won this giveaway. And you are a new name to me. So if you wouldn't mind sending your information so I can get that giveaway out to you, I need your shipping address and email and your full name, and I will get that out this week. So I'm so glad you won. Congratulations. We love
Congratulations, Dan.
newer people winning. It's always exciting when they do, and they're just in. So we're glad to have you.
Lynn Fogel is here as well. Hiya, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
Dan has been here before. I definitely recognize Dan's name. Congratulations, buddy.
Congrats, Dan. And I'm sorry we get so many people in. Sometimes it's hard for me to remember everybody's name, but we're glad that you won. So that is going to do it for our bling party tonight. Now, I will not be having a sale next week because I will be visiting my dad for Christmas. See, it's late and I'm all mixed up. Thanksgiving. But when I get back after that, one of the evenings, I'll try to do a postcard live before I leave. I'll be gone for 2 weeks and I'll post the schedule on Instagram on my community tab. And then after that, we'll be back to regular sales. Something's missing from your package. Well, that's not good, Shirley. Well, you'll have to let me know what that is. Okay, just text me, Shirley. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so that's going to do it. Nate, thank you for joining us. I'm so glad you're here and you shared your photo. I think that was great.
I can't quite believe that I agreed to that, to be honest, but there you go. Thanks everyone for coming along and spending your time with us. Thanks to you, Katie, for allowing me to do these wonderful sales.
Oh, good. I'm so glad, Jenny. The stamps are cool. They really are.
Okay. Well, have we got something?
Nope. Sorry, there's a delay in the audio.
Okay.
No.
Night, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody as well.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving, and I hope all of you guys have a wonderful holiday filled with lots of yummy food. And if you are celebrating the holiday alone this year, I hope you find some things that bring you joy and comfort and fun. And I will see you guys when we return, and I'll get all of the packages out by Monday if they're paid up, and then I can hopefully get the rest. I'll get the rest mailed when I get back. But thank you guys so much. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a wonderful evening. And as always, save that vinyl, spin that vintage, and bit. I am so tired. I am just not even making sense. Okay, let's see. Save that vintage, spin that vinyl, pinch YouTube. Let's try that again. Bye-bye.
Toodaloo, kangaroos.